Hi there. Welcome to Lesson 4. I'm your lecturer Elaine from CVlounge. Today we are going to look at animation. For this example, we are going to create a bouncing ball. First, go to File, New, and set the size of your canvas. Let's choose the sizes for web 800 by 600 and click OK. Now we are going to design each movement on its own layer. First, we create our ball. Let's make a red one. New layer, elliptical marquee tool, and holding Shift on your keyboard to making a round circle. Let's make the ball this size. Okay, let's start from the bottom and let's select our red color. Okay, edit, fill. Add some rounding effect to let it look like a round ball. And we can add a shadow at the bottom to illustrate that it is on the ground. Okay, new layer, we choose the white, go to your gradient tool, and we want the white to a transparent. And click OK. Elliptical marquee tool, make your shape there like that. Your gradient tool and make your shadowing like that. Changing the opacity a bit. And there you go. Let's add that shadow on the ground. So I'm just going to create a shadow like this. Gradient tool, a black to a transparent, and using that circle one from the middle outwards like this. Control T and bringing it down like this. Okay, let's just see how this will look like. And we can bring it a bit more in. And there is your shadow of your ball. Like that. Let's just place that underneath the ball layer. Like that. Okay. We can combine these two layers, the ball and the white shadowing. Control E for merging. We can even add a background line to make it look like a wall at the back. So let's do that. New layer. And I'm gonna create just a box like this and add a gradient from black to transparent like this. Okay, it's still on that circle one. Let's just select that one like that. All right. Deselect and make the opacity a lot lighter like that. Okay, let's move this way at the bottom. And there's my background. Okay. Once we have our ball finished, now we are going to duplicate our ball layer and move the image a bit up in the direction of our movement. Okay, so selecting your ball layer, duplicate it, Control J on your keyboard, and moving it upwards like that. Do it again, Control J, moving it upwards. Repeat this for a few times by duplicating each layer after moving the ball upwards. All right. You can make a few that you want, but let's stop here for this example. Once we have the movement in order, now we are going to the timeline window. First, go to Window, Timeline. There will be a new window popping up from the bottom of Photoshop. Click on Create Video Timeline. Click on the Frame button in the left corner of your timeline window. You will see the first layer is already there. Now, let us hide all these layers, except the first one where the ball is lying on the ground, like this. From here, click on the New Layer button, but the one on the timeline, this one. Now hide the first layer, this one, in the layer view, and unhide the second layer. And click again on the new layer in the timeline. Repeat this until each motion is on its own layer in the timeline. Hide that, unhide the third one, and say new. Hide that, unhide, and say new, new, new layer. And now we're going to bring the ball back downwards, like that. Until it is on the ground again. Okay. Press the play button on the timeline. It's over here. Did you see it move? But it's very slow. Okay, let's stop. Let's make the movement faster by changing the 5 seconds to no delay. So you click on the drop down button to change that. Okay, and press play again. If we want the animation to repeat, we can change it at the drop down of once to forever. And there we have our animation. Now to save it, go to File, Save for Web, and choose GIF. We can see the size of the animation and how long it will take to open in the bottom left corner here. So it is 59 kilobytes and it will take 12 seconds to load this. Make sure you save your PSD file as well. Close the timeline window by clicking Close Tab Group, like that. I hope you enjoyed it. Visit the Lounge area for discussions and see you on the next lesson.